So how good is Colorful's early game? That is paving the way. Instant harass. Oh, not instant, but almost instant. Mustard and Remulate. Dude, I'm living the rich life, you know? Okay. Circlet, gloves, immolation, go. How much damage do the ghouls do? Will the Demon Hunter be surrounded? Can you get a ghoul kill? Look at this. Good control so far. Well, that's the second ghoul. Very low HP. The new ghoul blocks the way for the demon. Still gets a kill. Still gets level 2. Solid start into the series. Dude, I want to vape in the train? Then buy your own train. Then you can do whatever you want. As long as it's as long as you have to share it, act accordingly. God damn, my audience is like 33 years old on average, and I gotta explain this to people. Lemes, thank you very much for the gift, for the tier 1 sub 15 month. What's up? Also strong. Thank you very much for the 2-month resub. So, no level 2 tonight. That is extremely hard. Demon Hunter on the way to 3 now. Immolation creeping, still strong. But everything has a price, and that is a lot of moon juice. Acolyte, rather attacking this Demon Hunter than the creeps. And since he couldn't use the skull for tower pushing, he was stopped too hard. Then use it for some regen, but also that detonated against. Boom, level 3. Would love to see boots, you can almost afford it. Decides not to, maybe going for it later. AKA DMKS, thank you very much for the 4-month resub. Don't know what I would do without Back to Warcraft, I guess just watch less Warcraft. How would I go on? Less than 3 B2W, thank you. Surround here, and now you'd love to have a staff, you would love to have some boots. He's trying to fight through, inflict as much damage as possible. This is a little bit of a gamble. And that's the TP gone. Ooh, maybe some low damage rolls, but not nearly enough to kill or threaten the DK. But at least the Ogre Lord was not crapped. 5 archers.
Players' forces are under attack.
Point of mana still in here. Oh, more creeping. DK is around. No coil though. Still a bit of pressure. But should be salvageable for a player like Colorful. Ghouls are coming along. Okay. Love the demon under control. How can you not? But this is all calm before the storm. Colorful's tech is far behind. This is half a tech. Oh wow, and this little harass that started with DK and skeletons only, causing an Ancient of War to die, causing a lot of damage. That's the first big exclamation mark by 120. Plus the town portal that's gone. So this rat spot creep kinda has to work, but guess who's waiting in the wings with a full mana lich? Yeah, this doesn't work. Xandorian, thank you for the 4-month resub. It's Sub Sunday today, huh? Feels like it. Thank you guys very much. Oh, the ogre doesn't follow. The gale is... the gale? The game is derailing quite a bit for Colorful here. Nova, off cooldown now. Re-enter, mana burn. Oh, nasty. This is so much XP. Item goes to Colorful, okay. But that gives level 2 and the frost armor 2120. Ugh. But Crumbs, thank you for the gifted sub. Number 479. Dude, how do you stop this? The 9-minute nightmare. It's coming. There's no staff. There's no orb. There's not even the 50-foot moonwell. Wow, this push is so fast. 9 minutes and 10 seconds. Can't stop it. At this point, can't stop it. Can you, Colorful? With a big healing. Super underleveled Naga. Orb now, okay. But on the Naga, so Frost Arrow doesn't do anything. It's one bear and a little bit of range. Colorful supply block as the Moonwell fell. And this is just overwhelming undead force. A couple of ghouls die, alright. But in exchange, 120 is probably gonna get the bear. Oh, Demon Hunter uses the potion, he's forcing this back. But what's left? What's left? Demon Hunter not close to 4. Naga Fork Lightning, no impact. Tough spot now. Demon Hunter mana burn. Without boots. It's so easy to control him now. Colorful trying to survive into nighttime for a little bit more Moonwells. This feels like a slow but steady demise. 120 is banking like crazy 700 gold there. The destroyers never too much exposed. No chance for Colorful to go into crows. And it's just like picking cherries. Mana is getting a little low. But yeah, he can work from... Oh, the fork lighting was nice actually. Little misposition on that fiend. What's the plan? good saves to the fountain, but he's already low supply, and that is 7 supply, not part of the fight. And yeah, soak up the map, push again. Never let Colorful unfold the Night Elf late game, which is so strong. Ruined Bracers, well, it won't help. What do we got here? Huh? Wait, where's the item? There we go, belt. Okay. 4 and 3. The hero levels are starting to get there for Colorful. But the late game transition is nowhere to be seen. 3 destroyers up. There's too many of them. There'll always be fat mana with Redo and Roar. And another push. Colorful. The survival skills are great. The problem is that surviving doesn't win you games most of the time. Fiend damage output like crazy, but Fork Lightning Demon Hunter combo, not bad to be honest. Bears find a connection for the time being. But for how long will this time be? No heal scrolls anymore, no mana on the DK. Also no TP. Is there an overcommitment possible somewhere? I struggle to see it. I struggle to see it. Demon Hunter on his last lag, and so is Colorful here on Concealed. Naga dies. With that, a big part of the damage output is just gone, and I got a feeling that this Demon Hunter is joining her in a second. Nah, Moonwell safe last. O'Kane, thank you very much for the 25-month resub. Sub Sunday continues. I love it. Sub to the dub. Colorful like a bruised boxer. Both eyes swollen. Blood is coming out of his ears. He can barely lift his hands anymore. Just punch after punch after punch. Just waiting for the coach to throw the towel. And I guess that towel will be thrown once the Demon Hunter bites the dust. It is... Did he kill it with his own Engine of Wonders? 1-0 takes it. That was... guess to be expected. GG. Well done. Took the initiative on the left-hand side with that surround of the Demon Hunter, forcing the town portal. From there, it all derailed. And then it was unfortunately a very one-sided affair. I wonder what the maps are now. The successful map for Colorful was Shadowgrave. And this could very much be it. But Concealed, again, if you don't play this perfectly, like a Kaho would, that works. Next is Autumn Leaves. Here, in the first series 1-0, overwhelmed with the tower push. Colorful, what did you learn from that? What's the adjustments? Early ERS is pretty good. Yep. But then he got surrounded. And that was it. Can't get surrounded. I still think he could have bought the boots early. Because his level 3 was pretty fast, no? If he has boots, better mid game, with a better mid game, he has a better late game. I sound like Remo here, but man, boots or staff. Like, to switch it up a little. Boots or staff are, I feel, necessary. But he was already so far behind in tech and pretty much everything. What the? Ah, there we go. Maybe the last map of TED Cup Day 1. Will it be 2 undeads? in the Night Elf Undead group. Will this fuel more Reddit threads? Oh my god, did you see So Broken? I'd argue in pretty much every single game the Undeads were the better players. With fewer mistakes. And that's what Warcraft ultimately is all about. Who makes less mistakes? And of course I still don't know if it's fewer or less or whatever. I resist to learn. Subconsciously. So, Demon Hunter again. We're not moving away from this. It feels like Tower Rush is the way to go on this map. Rush distance not so big, quite some targets, you can easily fall back if it doesn't work. Leashing works. No last hit here though, but time. Ring of Protection. I really like the ring early for a Demon Hunter.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mistakes are quantifiable, thus fewer. Does that also does that go for all players? I don't know. Like when I play, mistakes are definitely not quantifiable. It's just unlimited.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ghoul Harass again. This has established itself as the norm. And again, it works out fine.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tech at the same time. No early tower push. Just straight up. And a lot of regen. Such a dream combo. Having Aura, Blight, and Ritual Dagger. And this little green spot to the side is not the normal creep route really. This was nicely identified by Colorful. Comes in with archers now. During the creep spot, this Ogre Magi definitely packs a punch, especially when bloodlusted. Potential for some big damage for Colorful. This Wisp needs to detonate in the middle. Oh, didn't get all of it. Does get a ghoul though. The coil is too late and the Demon Hunter might just survive. Colorful causing some trouble for 1-0. But that's the problem when a little bit of blight is still remaining. You can still build the ziggurat on it. Sometimes it's not even visible and you can still build on it. But it was a good trade. Also getting ghouls, getting experience, doing damage, slowing 1-0 down.
A player's forces are under attack.
Counter expansion in Hunter's Hall. Demon Hunter still with the TP. I like the items. Cleaning the camp alongside Immolation, but only for so long to speed it up a little bit. That coil I was about to say is missing again, but no. Takes another target here, but this is stressful. The Demon Hunter is so low. Oh, 1-0. What a timing! Demon Hunter bruised. Expo only at 60%, but you know what? Colorful with a super good defense. Simple as that. Distracting a bit with the DH, so no damage fell to the tree. Archers clean up the ghouls and skellies. This looks quite a bit better, does it not, than game 1? You still gotta break a possible expansion. At least you have to keep your eyes on that spot.
Players' forces are under attack.
Naga again. And ghoul push again. Relentless. And 120 has a pretty good idea of what Colorful is doing. He has 2 targets here. Either go for the Expo or go for the army. Triple ring, oh my god. 16.3 armor. That makes up for the lack of evasion early on.
A player's forces are under attack.
50% damage reduction. A colossal DH. But what if it's never attacked? Then this does nothing. He must be attacked at some point because he's gonna get in with immolation. Naga safe to the side. Could have used 1 ring too. A better distribution, I think, would be optimal. But once more, 120 pushes across the map without having a backup expansion, waiting for the tier 3, not inflicting any pain. At least he's denying that expansion. Blight statue. Double claw on the ledge. And the Demon Hunter continues to burn. Very weird situation now. Naga under fire from all the creeps. 120 gets the last ring of the Archmage as well. Massive steal. Frostborn hungers. And takes the creep and item off of Colorful's plate. Wonderfully done. So well timed. Oh man. This lich.
Players' forces are under attack.
This lich is a beast. And this push is again so hard to stop. You know it. 9 minutes. Here's the nightmare. And Colorful. He's not waking up from it. Ghouls of Frenzy. Destroyer timing almost up. This feels like 120 is pushing even faster than before. And this expansion mined nothing. This cannot be allowed. The lab creep was nice, but as Dondolare points out, Frost Arrow not available, not enabled. And with that he didn't control the DK, and then he got the last hit. And this desperate now. That's desperate now. Desperate times, desperate measures, but guess what? It's gonna be creep tagged. Immediately identified. Here comes the nuke on the demon, does it not? Boom! GG. 2-0, 120. After being, you know, fooled around with by Labyrinth. Wrath of a Necromancer. Wrath of a Necromancer just plays his best. And that's how games vs. Night Elf look when he plays his best.